What's up, everyone? My name is Matthew Dale, and the answer is yes. You can get a great Boston Tom Scholz Rockman sound in the Axe effects. For starters, here's what I got going on. I am using a couple of Bogner redback speaker IRs, and the redbacks are quite a bit higher in wattage than the greenbacks, which are about 25 watts. I think these redbacks are like 150 watts a piece. And that means there's not going to be a lot of speaker breakup, and they're a little bit darker than a greenback might be. So I like them for this application. These are in the Factory Bank 2, 508, and 510. And I'm also using the 1987X treble channel for the amplifier. And at stock settings, it's a bit underwhelming for this type of sound. What I want to do first is slam the drive, let's say all the way up. And I'm also going to bring the bass down quite a bit, and let's drive up the mid-range and the treble quite a bit as well. And now we have this. I'm playing my Strandberg Bowden with Sir pickups, and the rear pickup is pretty high output, not crazy high output, but higher output, which helps in getting this tone. Now we're starting to get somewhere closer. I am also using the London Plate Reverb just for a bit of splashy goodness. And really the first trick to getting this type of sound is using a graphic EQ. I'm going to pull in our graphic EQ here. And what we want to do is hyper-focus the mid-range into this amp. So think of like a tube screamer on steroids. I'm going to select the 5-band constant Q type in here, and notice all of our sliders are all focused in the mid-range. 200, 400, 800, 1600, and 3200. And because I want to slam the front end of this amplifier, I'm going to put the level up by 6 dB. And I'm going to bring 200 hertz all the way down. We're going to put 400 hertz up by 3. We're going to crank 800 hertz all the way up. 1600 hertz is going to go up by 3, and we're going to leave 3200 alone, and now we have this. Much closer to the Tom Scholz sound. Hyper-focus mid-range into a plexi-style amplifier is a good general look at it. Now this isn't everything. Step 2 would be adding the pitch block, because Tom Scholz usually double-tracked a lot of his parts. So I'm going to throw in the pitch block on the dual detune, and we're going to emulate kind of a double-tracking thing going on here. So I'm going to detune each side about 10 cents, roughly speaking, and I don't want them quite the same, a little bit off from one another. We're going to hard pan this left and right, and I'm going to boost the level up by 2 dB so that it evens out the level between the dry and the pitch affected sound. We're going to put this up to 30%, and now we have this. We can further accentuate this whole double tracking idea by increasing the delay time on the voice 1 and 2. I'm going to be roughly around 20 milliseconds or so, and now we have this. And that sounds a little bit more like multiple guitars rather than one that is being processed. Let's throw some delay in here now. And I'm going to select the 2290 because it's a really wide sounding delay that doesn't get in the way of our playing. We're going to hook this up in parallel, so I'm going to put on mute in, and we'll connect the dots here, mix all the way up at 100, level back down about -9 or 10 or so, and now we have this. We can make this even wider if we add a little bit of right post delay, between 20, 30 milliseconds or so, somewhere around there. Not too much, and it just makes it a little bit wider. And the nice thing about the 2290 is while we're playing, it stays pretty well out of the way until we stop playing, and then we have this nice lush cloud of delay. Lovely. Now, in order to do the harmony stuff that I did in the beginning of this video with Peace of Mind, we're going to go over to channel B on the pitch block, and I'm going to select the quad diatonic type down here, quad diatonic. And we can actually, the reason I'm doing quad is we can get some of the same benefits from the dual D-tune in the quad diatonic while also getting a harmony built in. So our harmony is going to be a third below, and I want to make sure that we're in the key of E for Peace of Mind. And we're going to do a very similar treatment, down a little bit, up a little bit, pan hard left, pan hard right. And here is our harmony. I'm going to do the same treatment over here where we go up 2 and down to 40%. And here's our harmony. And let's do some of that same double tracking on voices 3 and 4. A little bit down, a little bit up, and pan hard left and pan hard right. And now we have this. And we still have some delay that we can add on each of these voices for more double tracking goodness. I'm going to be somewhere around 20 milliseconds or so. Like this, and here is what we got. So there you guys have it. That is my take on the Tom Scholz Boston sound. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I will put this preset up on my website. The link will be in the description below so you can download it and try it out for yourself. Also, if you want an easier way to dial in tones, download my Fractal Favorite Amps and Cabs guide. I've got 10 of my favorite amplifiers, their go-to settings, and great cabinet IRs that pair with them, all in a free document that you can download in the description below. My name is Mathew Dale. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll play you out with a little bit of smoking.